And let's get ready to rumble! Welcome back to Red Divide, everybody. Joining us today, as usual, Ray, Mr. Liverpool, but we have a very important guest joining us today. The man who was not able to make a video in the last United versus Arsenal video, and he's had his tail between his legs ever since. Dims the Arsenal man, how's it going?
Very lucky. How are you guys?
Fantastic.
Doing good. Welcome back to the show, Dims. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has. I've had to, been keeping on
Hide.
the down low a bit lately.
Yeah, you crawled out of your cave after Arsenal won in the Champions League.
Yeah, like I said, it's all here to do the double. So I don't
Massive game, eh, boys?
I think the Premier League's maybe slipped away now, but I think Europe it might be our turn on Europe this year.
Yeah. Geez, how late is it there? You seem quite tired, Dims. You're talking all sorts of nonsense.
Well, you can't blame the man. He's on a high. They just came off a 7-1 win, giving himself and his team belief that they can actually go right through to the final and try and win a trophy.
Well, it's looking good at the moment. Got through to the quarterfinals. Easy game against probably Real Madrid. Quick little hiding with them. And then onto the semis, and then that should guarantee us into the final.
Yeah. If there was any draw I wouldn't want in Europe, it would be Real Madrid. They own their Champions League.
Talking about Real, tell us about Real Sociedad.
Yeah, look, we decided to hand them a lifeline. We're winning, and we're like, this is going to get boring if we just win this result and win the next one. So let's chuck them a penalty. Let them take their chances against Onana. They scored. And now we'll see them in the return at Old Trafford, We'll keep things interesting.
That's a must-win game.
Yeah,
if you don't win that, your season's completely blown away. Finishing in 17th, no Champions League. Oh, what a time to be a Man United supporter.
Wow.
What a time indeed. All my rivals are flying and we're struggling. Yeah, what a time.
So massive game this weekend, boys, hey? Manchester United versus Arsenal.
Well,
This one's always a cracker.
Massive for some, right? Massive for some.
Well, it's a must-win for Arsenal, let's be honest, if you still want to be fighting for the Premier League. And you're going to Old Trafford. They used to be the theatre of dreams, but now it's a theatre of nightmares, for themselves. So that should be a comfortable win for Arsenal. Comfortable.
Easy win. Too easy.
Yeah, so easy, you say. What's the score there, Mr. Easy?
Listen, before we get onto the score, are you guys going to turn up or what? It's been about 3 years now, almost 3 years since you beat us in the league. So what's going on?
Oh, you quickly threw in the league there. I see that. You knew what happened the last time we played, eh? We had to say cheers. You're out of the FA Cup, my friend. God, at the Emirates.
We got too many of those. So it's,
Yeah?
yeah. So it's only fair to give other people a chance. So
You guys should focus on winning anything. Like, it would be great if you win something. You haven't won something in, 5 years? Anything.
Big one this year. Big one.
No, don't you forget they won the Charity Shield, Makas.
No, that was last season, right?
Oh, a once-off game. No, well done, then. You guys are champions.
So what we reckon, gents? What's going to be the score at Man United? Dims, you want to go first?
No, I'm the guest on the show. I'll let Mark go.
Yeah, very, very kind of you. What a nice, kind guest. Get in the host code.
Tactical.
Look, it depends. The European game, sandwiched in between two European games doesn't help, especially if we need to win the European games. It would be nice if we could rest, if we had an easier game this weekend and rest the players, but I don't think Amorim will rest them, even though the league doesn't mean anything at this stage. Like I said, what are we, 14th or something silly? So, we should really just rest the players and give the youngsters a run out. They'll probably beat Arsenal, but he'll probably play the most experienced squad.
Can we get to the score?
Rotate the team a little, and I think I think it'll be a draw. I'm going to go with a 1-1.
Right, it's almost midnight. A draw.
Jeez,
Wow.
that's very optimistic.
Only because we played in Europe. If we didn't play in Europe, it would be a repeat performance like we did at the Emirates a couple months back, and we would beat them. But unfortunately, we were a little bit tired from Thursday, Sunday. We don't get the extra day's rest like the Arsenal boys, and they're going to be full of confidence from their European victory. But we'll stifle that with a little 1-1, end their league hopes, and then it's done.
Ray, what do you reckon's in that can there? Because it's definitely not whatever's advertised.
No, Dims, I think this is just for entertainment. I think deep down he knows that Arsenal are absolutely going to hammer United.
No, I would have thought they were going to hammer us in the FA Cup. They didn't. So I was like, this is all they got?
Listen, going back against one of our biggest rivals from back in the day, and we're seeing you now fighting relegation, we felt sorry,
So you let us beat you. You let us knock you out of the FA Cup.
100%.
Oh, very nice of you. Thank you so much.
What do you reckon, Dims? What's your feeling on the game?
Probably going to be the usual Arsenal United score these days, It's been quite repetitive the last few years. 3-1 probably.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That's big talk. Let's see. I mean, again, you guys are in a much better place than we are. You should win considering your form and where we are in our rebuilding process. But it's a big game. Anything can happen. Form goes out the window. I'm going to throw in a 1-1.
No, genuine scoreline, I'm going to say 2-1. 2-1 to us. 2-1. What do you reckon, Ray?
Oh, man, you know what? Man United always step up against the big teams for some reason. I don't know how. They always struggle against the smaller teams. But I really believe that Arsenal have more in their locker. And I think Arsenal will win comfortably, maybe a 3-1, like you mentioned earlier. But now that I got my Liverpool cap on and we're fighting for the league, I'm hoping that with some type of miracle at the Theatre of Nightmares, United can step up and possibly get a draw or a win.
What did you give them when you guys went to the game at Old Trafford? What did you give them, Ray? Was it 3? No. Okay. As long as we beat that, I'll be content.
It's possible. United have been absolutely shocking at home this season. They've struggled for form. They don't even know which is their best 11. They got a whole bunch of injuries. And overall, they're pretty crap. Oh, low blow.
What?
Don't you dare ever talk about my mascot again.
Jeez, you're killing me. Listen, Dims, you say you just want to improve on Liverpool's score against United at Old Trafford. Why is that?
Why? Just to do better than him.
Why? Do you think you're a better team than Liverpool?
100%. Ray, we're giving him exactly what he wants. I'm just going with it, yeah.
No, just don't. But that'll probably be the next short. Is Arsenal better than Liverpool? And there's your answer.
You know what? At the end of the day, if you support a club, you have to believe that your club is better than every other team. But in typical fashion, Arsenal are decent. But yeah, don't think they're better than Liverpool this season, to be honest.
You guys are so diplomatic with each other. It's so sweet. So sweet. Every episode. Hi, buddy. How's it going? Arm around the shoulder.
United have all the bad blood against most teams.
Yeah, you two need to get a room. It's so sweet. Goodness gracious.
So now to the real game this season, or shall I say this weekend, Liverpool Southampton.
Yeah, let's face it.
You know what? That one's so obvious that maybe there'll be a surprise in it, because it's so obvious that Liverpool should kill Southampton. It's one of those that's a no-brainer. And sometimes when that's the case, it's a lot harder than expected, because you go in so overconfident and Southampton play out of their boots, and all of a sudden it's 0-0 until 90 minutes, and maybe you nick it. I don't know, but you should kill them. You should absolutely destroy them. But yeah, these are tricky.
I think there was a scenario like that. Was it last season? Or was one of them teams right at the bottom as well against City, or might have even been Liverpool, and they just came out of the woodwork toward the end of the season as well. So yeah, let's see. But on paper, ish. But I must say, Ray, your team is so shit to watch.
There we go.
Boring football, hey? Yeah. It's actually more exciting to watch United.
Dims, you know what? You can learn from the big teams, my bud. You can't always play the best football and win games. Let alone pick up trophies.
To watch United lose.
Shots fired. Wow.
I must be honest, the PSG game was very different tactics to what I'm used to. Slots obviously identified that that Paris Saint-Germain are good on the ball and decided to set the team up the way they did. It was a hard watch. But you know what? At the end of the day, the boys defended well, and we nicked it right at the end, and I'll take that going back to Anfield.
You're getting the job done, but the football shit. It's boring to watch.
It was. I'll be honest. It was boring. It wasn't our typical day out on the park. But hey, even the best teams need to win ugly, and that's how you win trophies, my bud. Maybe when you win one, you'll know that you can't just play good football.
Listen, you're referring to one game. I'm talking about watching Liverpool in general.
No, I'm talking about you winning trophies, my buddy. You play good football, but you don't win trophies.
You're giving him too much. You're giving him too much, right? Stop.
Yeah, that's fair. We shouldn't be going up against each other like this. He's absolutely lapping it up now.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, on paper, Southampton, we're going
to have a good luck on Monday or Sunday, whenever the post-match thing will be.
I think so too. But look, yeah, Liverpool, Southampton, we should be winning that game. They've only got 9 points this season. But I always hate going against the teams at the bottom, especially the second half of the season. They fighting relegation at the end of the day. And you know what? The boys played on Wednesday and absolutely defended literally for 85 minutes. And you could see there were tired legs there. So I'm sure there'll be some rotation of players. But I believe at Anfield that will get the job done.
Yeah, I think that's a win. Definitely. Both of us should be winning this weekend without a doubt. So.
Without a doubt, you say, eh? Hey, these guys make me laugh.
Talking about City have a decent game this weekend against Forest. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that should be a good game. But Forest have sort of fallen off here. Their last month's results have been very iffy. You got a huge smack from Bournemouth. They lost to, was it West Ham? Who did they lose to? They lost to some team. I'm like, come on, you should be in that team. And they just haven't quite performed, and the pressure got to them, and they're slowly slipping away, because they were right on Liverpool's heels, and then you guys overtook them, and since then they've just faded away.
Both teams have faded away.
Yeah,
it's been great to see.
Both teams have disappeared. Similar sized teams too. They both won trophies long time ago.
So just to confirm, you're in support and encouragement of him winning the league. Is that right?
I am not. Trust me, I want Forest to win the league. I want Forest to win the league. And if you know, Dims, this tells me that you don't watch enough of our videos. This breaks my heart, dude. Listen.
Indeed, Mark actually said that he would prefer Arsenal to win the league over Liverpool. I even said, if you weren't blood, I'll disown you.
I did see that one. I did. I'm just giving him shit, right?
It's tough, though. It's tough. Between Arsenal and Liverpool, it's tough, man. But I would just edge it to Arsenal instead of...
So you would prefer Arsenal winning the league?
It's close. Like, if you had to tell me Arsenal or Liverpool or slit my wrist, I might take the third option.
Mark, would you prefer Arsenal winning the league?
To what? What are we comparing it to?
You're going to make me complete the sentence now. Over Liverpool.
Just about.
No. It's a yes or a no.
That was an answer. Just about. So just.
Can't believe I call you blood. My goodness. Terrible. Well, I guess, at the end of the day, Man United Liverpool has probably been the biggest rivalry in English football. And yeah, to be fair, I can't hold it against you for choosing a rival team over us. I can live with that. You've made terrible decisions your whole life. This will just be another one. So what do you reckon, boys? Score for Liverpool, Southampton?
3-0 Liverpool.
Derms?
Yeah, 3-4, somewhere there.
I'm hoping we can score that many goals. Hope the boys are not tired, but definitely a win. Maybe a 2-0.
What do you reckon? 2-0?
Maybe a 2-0.
So political, you are.
You have to be. You can't get ahead of yourself, Not like some people I know where we put ourselves out on a limb on a WhatsApp group and then disappear for weeks on end. You have to be more diplomatic.
TCB, baby. Taking care of business.
Oh, Dums, you funny boy. Nice to see you. Nice to have you back, though. It's nice to see you again. Welcome back.
Yeah, we must do more videos after 7-1 wins.
Once your confidence is back. Oh, sweet. Nice one, boys.
Nice one. Yeah, Dims, it would be good to see you on the review. Do the recap after the Man United Arsenal game.
If for any
See
reason
what
I
happens
can't
there.
make it, just remember TCB.
Nice one. Great chat, gents. Thanks for being on the show again. Once again, Dims, always happy to have you on the show. Special guest, probably the 6th or 7th time now. Enjoy the game, boys. Good luck. May the best team in red win.
Red Army!
Yeah, United will be in red this weekend. Sounds good. Ciao.
Sweet.